Thank you very much for being interested in Shell Alumni. I'm Dagmar Mecking, and I would like to show you around in our beautiful portal, in our wonderful community. And I would like to invite you to discover what it could mean for you. Hand on heart, this is the most engaged community I've come across in my life. And hopefully you will find something that's interesting for you. So here are some of the basics you need to know about us. We exist since 2020, and we are an independent alumni community by alumni for alumni. We are endorsed by Shell, but they don't support us financially. So that means we are free to do anything we'd like within our purpose. And the purpose is to drive value for our alumni community and the world in which we live. And we do three things. We connect the community, connect back to old friends, but also make many new friends. Secondly, we go for learning and development because we're all continuing to motor on and grow as we leave Shell. And thirdly, we try to be a springboard for all those businesses that you are all inventing and setting up or being a part of. And we also want to be a springboard for charities to make an even bigger impact. So how do we actually do it? Take a look into this portal, which you can only join after having joined as a member. So you can not see that otherwise. Here is the start point of the interactive world map that is really fun to look into. And you will see that many people are very active on it because you see on the left-hand side who has actually been active today. And you will find many people are very active very often. You can use the filter option to make sure you get to specifically those people that interest you at this stage in your life. For example, take the activities related to Shell Alumni. It gives you plenty of opportunities. People want to do so many things for each other in this community. But let's start with the one of mentoring and coaching. And you will find there's 387 people who said they would be willing to mentor a coach. You can combine that with, for example, a specific country. Let's take United Kingdom, or also, in addition, with a specific topic. Let's take strategy. And that gives me 6 users who are interested in UK and being a coach and mentor on the topic of strategy. And obviously, when I click on it, it will tell me who those people are, and I can go into those people's CVs and backgrounds to find the people that I may be interested in. And I can assure you they're very, very interesting people there. So this is one way we support. So that's the connecting the community. It's much more tangible and very detailed, actually, based on your needs, on what you can get out of that connection platform. Then about the learning space. We have events that we organize by alumni for alumni. Also, every now and then there's a Shell webinar, but it's about 8% of all the webinars we have. By the end of 2021, we exist for 1.5 years, and we will have organized 200 webinars altogether. So that gives you about 20 webinars a month. So there's always something that people find interesting. So coming up soon, for example, is something here around mindfulness, something around investor network. Then there's a lovely session coming up with Simon Henry, who will be speaking about his life after Shell. And something around time management, an introduction session. There's a session from Andy Brown speaking about the transition from an oil and gas company to a energy company. And there's other opportunities thereafter. And you can see how it kind of works. People can sign up by themselves. They just indicate, are you attending? Yes. And that links, so it sends them an email with a link, the Zoom link, so people can join by themselves. And you can also see how other people have signed up, and how you can then network during that session with people who are attending also this community event, and that makes it very easy to tap into each other and to connect on LinkedIn. In addition, maybe to warm some connections up that may be useful for you. So thereafter, we have usually a recording. Most sessions are recorded and end up in the media center. So this is a space of learning and development, right? And everyone has learned something new since they left, and everyone has lots of things that they want to learn more. So that's where it happens. Whenever you want to really work together on the longer term, you can also adhere to a network. And all the sessions that networks are organizing are open for everyone else too. So it's not really like exclusive, with a few exceptions. But they do set the agenda for that community. So it's really interesting to be part of it. We have at the moment 18 networks, and there's 3 more coming up. So if you think you want to add a new network that doesn't exist yet, talk to us about it. We can think about it. They have topics that obviously, for example, in human resources appeal to that group. You can see who else is a member of the human resources network with basically the same functionalities here, which you can also slice and dice according to countries, for example, which events are coming up, and specific other functionalities that are available. What you can also see is that there's usually been a webinar that people are able to attend. This is, for example, a webinar that was done about the new leadership framework of Shell, which is super interesting. Can also be found in the media center, of course. But that's the easy way to hook up to a group that wants to continue to work together to create real opportunities for the businesses and the charities that we serve. So these are the 3 things really that I wanted to show you for today. And I hope you're going to find that interesting. I hope you're going to join us in Shell Alumni. And if there are any further questions that remain, just reach out and we're happy to talk to you further. So welcome. See you soon.